Salaman pagi. Apa kabar? Yep. I've told you guys I'm going to keep on trying and learn a little bit of Indonesian and just say a few more words. I'm failing terribly, as you know, but I'm going to make the effort. Anyway, what we're doing today, it's finally happened, isn't it? We're here in Lombok now, and we're staying at a place called the Crystal Gardens, which is quite unique in Lombok because this is a Balinese compound. Yeah, we were quite shocked as well. It's the whole little compound here is Balinese, with some rooms at the top of it. And well, I say Balinese, but they're Hindu. When we come back last night, we went out to try and get some money and we failed miserably, absolutely miserably. So something we'll have to talk about later. We were just about to turn into the compound, and they were having a ceremony. So we had to continue past. We thought we were going to carry on the other way and have a look for some an ATM, see if we could get some money. But they had a full-on ceremony, and probably a bigger ceremony than I've seen in Bali, on a small compound. Quite impressive, really quite impressive. I didn't get it on camera, and if I do another one tonight, I will try and just film a little bit, not in their faces or anything, because I think that's very rude. But I'll see what I can do. Can't promise anything. Today, though, we're off to the Secret Gilis. Got flies here as well. We're off to the Secret Gilis, doing I think it's called a 3-island boat tour. We wanted to do the 4-island boat tour. We can only do it with 4 people. So if you want to do something like that, be warned. I'm sure if we search around a bit more, we could have probably found someone else who would do it. But time is of an essence, and if we spend today searching for someone to do one extra island, then what's going to happen is it's going to knock us back on everything else we want to do. And 10 days seems like an immense amount of time here in Lombok, but it is literally going to be a whistle-stop tour. By the time we get to the other end of it, we're going to be mind-blown. What have we seen? Where do we go? We're going to have to watch the videos ourselves to remember it. Anyway, we can have some breakfast now, and then we'll take you along for the ride.
We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures.
Well, the tide's in now, and it's a totally different look on the beach. Obviously, we weren't on this bit of the beach last night, but you can't see all the reed and everything, so it looks a lot nicer. And we'll be going in one of these boats here.
I really don't know how well you can hear me now, because obviously the engines are quite loud. But we're on our way to the first island. I'm not sure which island it's going to be, but the beauty of being on these little boats is so cool. It's just a breeze, and when it felt hot in the sun, it just feels lovely now. So we're heading out. The islands look beautiful from here, so we can't wait to get there. You look out there, you can see another little island out there. There's loads of little gillies, and obviously Gili is Bahasa Indonesian for island, but if you call these just islands, it takes away the magic, I think, really, doesn't it? Look at it as we're coming into this one here. It just looks, you know, we could be going back hundreds of years because they are so like untouched. There's a few little huts on them. It just makes you feel ashamed. There's a like big cruise ship in behind, or ferry, whatever it is. But we'll come around a little bit further now, and we'll lose the sight of that ferry. And now we could be like going back at any time we want. We could be going back to like 18th century, and it probably didn't look much different. You know, the boats weren't very much different, I would have thought. A bit more rugged. There wouldn't have been any motor, but you know, they would have been sailing or using oars. But can you imagine it being out here then? You know, just sailing around, discovering these new worlds. We're actually coming from Bali, coming to Lombok. You cross the Wallace Line, and I don't know if you know about the Wallace Line. I expect most of you do, but for those of you who don't, the Wallace Line is sort of where the flora and fauna and animals sort of change. There's a definite distinctive change when you come from Bali to Lombok. You can see a difference in the animals. The birds are more colourful when you get this side, apparently. We will try and capture that during our time here. I've noticed that when we were in Flores last year, we saw lots of colourful birds. And the animals were obviously different because, you know, Australia, you got kangaroos, you got wallabies, you got Tasmanian devils, something you wouldn't see anywhere else in the world. And that's what, I can't remember his first name now offhand, but Wallace, I will look up his first name because it's very rude not to know his first name. He discovered
Well, here we are, we're on Gili Nanggu, so we're gonna have a little wander around. Everything looks so much better when you're off the main island straight away. Now, that was a very short journey, and there's Lombok over there in the far. It just feels so nice. It does look like this has been a little bit abandoned though, doesn't it?
It does. This is COVID though. The mainland struggled.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure Jeremy from Ruby's was telling me that the earthquake had the biggest issue.
Yeah.
There's a little place to get a drink. No, we're taking this tour from Crystal Gardens. They also got Krishna Gardens as well. Depends whether you want to be on the beach or if you want to be just a little way back in the compound of the Balinese compound that I was telling you about earlier. Difference of about 300 a night, I think it is. But it's really relatively quiet. There is another tour boat coming in now, so we will see some other tourists. You can't be greedy, can you? But I don't think you're going to really see very many people. And hopefully if we time it right, the other people that are coming will come and go, and we will wander. Our tour guide looks extremely chilled out and quite happy to sort of do what we want to do. Truly, this is just like an island paradise, isn't it? I mean, it's
good as you can get, unless you got someone artificially cleaning beaches like of coral and other bits and pieces, then they'd be more pristine. I don't think they're, well, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there are any beaches left in the world that are litter free because of the way the world's oceans work. It's a sad factor of life, but this could, with a little bit of love, you know, from a group of people, you know, over probably take you a month or so, you could make this an absolute pristine resort, you know, island getaway. Be amazing. Just imagine if you could buy your own island. Well, as we come to the far left of the island, as we approached it, it sort of comes to an end and you've got this lovely rock formation on the end here. And look around.
Well, I'm going to see how well this camera performs now. I've just been in the water, haven't I? That was snorkeling at Gili Nanggu. Like a lot of places I've been to in Indonesia, the coral's pretty decimated, which is a real shame. Abundance of fish in there though. As many fish as I saw, if not more, up around the normal gillies, Gili T, Gili Air. But the coral, I think the best coral still I've ever seen is got to be Pemuteron and Manjanan Island. So if you're looking for coral at the moment, for me, that's the place I'd go. Now, and I'm just going to show you this because we got here really early and the island was empty. We were literally the only 3 people on the island. And now, as we look around, all the boats have come in. So hopefully we'll get to the next island and it'll be good again. Now, look at all the people snorkeling. I was out there just now with about 4 people, maybe 5 people. Back to the first island. Someone managed to leave their snorkeling stuff on the beach. Oh, yeah, it was me. Anyway, off we go again. Look very carefully, you can see some cows on the island. Right, so we're now on to Gili Kedis, and a little small island. Very, very beautiful here. I think you'll definitely be getting a swim there. Well, look at this. Look at this. And look at that water. Yeah, this is more like it. This is definitely more like it. That is beautiful. I'm gonna fly the drone and go for a swim. No, this really, really is such a beautiful little island. I say a little island. We could walk around it in about 5 minutes, I think. Not even 5, maybe. Yeah. So it's tiny. It really is tiny. But do you know what? If you're coming, you know, if you're in southern Lombok, you got to come here. They're making an effort with the rubbish. They are trying to make an effort. There's very clean. I didn't see very much rubbish while snorkeling. This island, I would say, isn't as good snorkeling as the previous island. And there you are. You're round. So here we are on Gili Sudak, and the first thing I've noticed as soon as I walk onto the island is the amount of plastic, all those plastic forks there, plastic coat hanger. Hopefully the whole island's not like that, but this is 125 per person, all you can eat. You coming to sit with us? So we've
Enjoy your life.
Okay. We have come to the little restaurant on the island. There's only one, so you got no choice. Nasi goreng ayam. Look at that. That is so traditional. That is great. Can't wait to eat it. So gonna eat that now, and I'll tell you afterwards how it was. Juice wise is water or water. We're fine with that. And there's also yeah, he's getting to me. Yeah. And they're also doing a buffet, and I'll show you the buffet as we walk past on the way out. It's a very simple place. You know, I'll just show you. It's not very much here, and a lot of people go and sit on the beach and eat. But it's a lovely cool breeze blowing through, so we thought it'd be perfect to sit here. And we finished the food. Quick person here, it was a little tiny bit on the cold side. Very good. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show people the buffet as we walk past, and then we're going to have a little wander around the island. So as I said, this is there is buffet, fried fish, grilled fish, I should say. Yeah, it looks fairly good, doesn't it, really? I said earlier on I was going to start eating fish, and I'm terrible. Really, I'm terrible. I've not eaten any yet, but I promise I will try and do some before we finish. I will. I say that very cautiously as well. Okay. And this is the lovely staff that are going to serve you. Well, we're going to go for a little wander around. This is our last island of the day. Impressions. This one's a little bit of a dirtier island, I think. But people do stay here. If you look up there, there is accommodation, which makes you think, well, if they're earning money, why can't they make a little bit more effort? I mean, everybody should be making an effort. We try ourselves. If everybody just made a little bit of an effort, I think everything would be just a little tiny bit better. But we all talk about it, and there's so many people who don't care, as we saw the other day on the ferry. But look, you know, it's just beautiful. It's hot. It's starting to feel very, very hot now.
We've got some sort of path that goes all the way around the island by the looks of it. Or part of the way, at least.
You got a lovely starfish. I've not seen one that colour here before. I hope he's still alive. I'm going to touch him now because I think you should touch wildlife if you can.
Unfortunately, because I've identified the starfish by going down and doing a bit of video, everybody's going down there now, so I really hope that they leave it alone, they don't start trying to handle it or anything. That's the really scary thing, isn't it? That people see these and then they want to go and handle it and do everything, so... Well, with that little bit of snorkeling, that sort of brings this snorkeling Secret Island day to an end. Well, don't bring it to an end because we're going to have a sunset in the lower bar tonight, so hopefully we'll be able to see a sunset. Who knows? We'll see. Favourite island? I think it had to be the first because we were there before anybody was there. Now, looking over at the little island, which you can just see over there, it's heaving now. There's loads of boats and lots of people. So we certainly were on there at the right time as well. So if you really want a great trip, and you know, we've had to pay for this as well, so don't think I'm sort of bigging them up because they paid it, you know, done it for free or something. You need to speak to Crystal Gardens or Krishna Gardens because they're both the same outfit. They are absolutely brilliant. It's been such a chilled day, no problem at all. And do us a favour, his name is not Aries, it's Eros. If he brings you over, buy him dinner as well. He really appreciated it, he wasn't greedy. And
It's just the same as us.
yeah, exactly the same as us. So if you use him, buy him dinner because he is the most chilled out guy and our day has been really, really great. Well, I'm going to let you into a little secret. We were getting off the boat.
Mark fell off the boat in the water and there been a big splash. It was quite funny.
We had to get off the boat. You can see where it is. We couldn't get the boat in. And I stepped off quite easily. And I looked down and I thought, yeah, that's not too far. I can step into that. And the problem was, it was mud. My foot went down further than I went. And in I went. Everything. I mean, look at me. Fee, hold the camera just a little bit. Look at me.
It's wet.
Soaking wet.
Up to his shoulder. Look.
Drone.
Right up there. Oh, the drone bag went in the water.
Yeah. Drones.
Sack went in the water.
Looks like the bag has saved the drone. I'm going to put my flip-flops on, please, because my feet are burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like my everything's okay. I'm just a little tiny bit wet and embarrassed. Way it goes, isn't it?
It made me laugh.
V's happy, yeah, V's happy.
It's usually V does trashy things like that.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's me this year. Anyway, that's what happened. About 20 minutes to sunset or so. So we thought we'd wander down. There's a beach just down the end of the road here, and we thought we'd wander down. I ain't got any money with me.
You give me your wallet.
I did give you nothing.
Sun's getting to you, isn't it?
Sun is getting to me. So we thought we'd wander down, have a few beers, and see if we can see any sunset. So you certainly get some different colours, and I think I can see if that's a gun again poking its head up. Yeah, I think that is a gun right there. Hidden by clouds this time, very much so. It's quite windy, so I don't know what it's going to sound like, my voice-wise. Hello there, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fancy meeting you here. It's nice to know they make a real effort in that.
Yeah.
I mean, they do make an effort as well. So much so more than, you know, a lot of Balinese we're seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly in the more local areas.
No, very sadly, my battery is about to run out, and I just got to show you one last time. This little temple in the sea, and they're praying and offering to the gods. Just really is such a beautiful place. I can't understand why more people haven't discovered this place yet. It's peaceful. They were telling us earlier that they moved from Nusa Penida to Lombok to escape the tourism. It's got to tell you something, isn't it? Yeah, said it was far too busy. And, you know, they wanted a peaceful life. And that little compound they got there where we're staying is absolutely beautiful. You know, it's just perfect. The food is so authentic. You know, well, of course it's authentic. The food is just so good. It's like what I remember Balinese food tasting when I was first coming over here. You know, when me and V first came over here. It just is amazing, and I can't wait to have food tonight. Really can't. And I wish I could have another meal today as well. But obviously I can. But honestly, the best place. You've got to come here. Really have. And we've got the rest of Lombok to do yet, but this has been just such a lovely experience. We were just walking back along a beach, and I turned back and I said to V, wow, look at that. And that is some colour in it. Really is some colour. So I've ordered chicken curry. Obviously I've got the rice, and V's got gado
Oh,
gado.
it's delicious.
And take your hand away.
No tofu, they've run out of tofu.
No tofu. Mm. Well, that looks
Just the
really good.
vegetables all into there.
Oh my god, they're
Peanut
horrible
sauce.
things. Lots of peanut sauce.